Let me bring in, for some analysis, criminal defense attorney John Mobley, who practices in the state of South Carolina, where this case is being had. He knows many of the players involved in a professional league. John, always great to have you. Oh, do you think the jury's going to get to hear this in the end?
You know, Julie, this is a tough one. I got to call it like I see it. I've always taken the position that it's a mistake for the prosecutors to try to admit this evidence. I think there are two reasons. Number one, even if it gets in, I think they're going to have a difficult time trying to argue that's a motive for the murders, since there's not any clear nexus that I've seen, except that it happened. I think, number two, if it is admitted and he is convicted, then there's a substantial chance that the conviction will get reversed on appeal for that very same reason, that the Court of Appeal determines that, hey, there was no real connection or nexus between the financial crimes and the murders, and based on that, he was deprived of his right of a fair trial. And honestly, you know, I think admission of this evidence is a great opportunity for the defense to use what I describe as illegal judo, because it really does open the door to demonstrate that someone else had the motive to commit the crimes. I mean, you think about it. Everyone knows that the Murdaugh stole lots of money from clients, that his family went roughshod over people in the county, and he used his power to protect him and his family from investigation from a number of different crimes. I mean, doesn't it make sense that somebody was so bent on revenge they'd want to make him pay and come to his home and murder him or murder his family to kind of make him pay the price? I mean, I think that's a great argument for the defense in this case, and it makes sense, you know, and it's also consistent with the evidence. There are particularly two different shooters involved in the case, since there were two different long guns used. And also, we know it wasn't a robbery. Nothing was taken.
Right.
So it makes sense that it was a revenge killing. And I think admission of this evidence opens the door for the defense to argue that.
Sure.